As a Canadian who grew up in a suburb of Vancouver, the chain of wholesale warehouses known as Costco were a part of my childhood. I feel like if you're from North America, you'll have definitely heard of Costco. But does this at all ring a bell for Europeans? Or, more specific to this channel, to Lithuanians? In my first few months of living in Lithuania, I learned of something that's close to Costco, and it's called Promo Cash&Carry. There are a few similarities, as well as a few differences. I'll go over as much as I can with a tour of Promo Cash&Carry. So let's get started. Alright, so as we pull up to this villainous warehouse and park the car, one big difference is membership. While a Costco membership can be purchased by anyone for an annual fee, access to Promo Cash&Carry is free, but it requires some affiliation with a business. Either your company is registered with them, or you have an individual business certificate that you use to register for the store. I'm working in Lithuania as a freelancer under an individual activity certificate, and so I used this to register for the membership. Now I should say that I've gone in here before without being a member, and I believe it's generally accepted, but it still feels awkward and you have to ask for permission for them to let you in, and then when you pay, you have to again ask an employee to scan their card, and it just doesn't feel quite proper. And so if you are a member, you get a card or a digital barcode, and then you just scan this and the automated gates let you in. And so when you do walk in, it does somewhat have the feel of a Costco. Or I guess there's also Sam's Club in the United States. All sorts of products in massive containers and quantities. Compared to Costco though, shoppers at Promo Cash&Carry can buy small retail size items in small quantities. They aren't always bundled up. Like if we take this water, for example, I could just buy one bottle as there is an individual bottle price. Here, however, there are usually two prices. One is when you're buying small quantities, and another price is when you buy multiples. And so it's cheaper if you buy more. Not too surprising. And so in terms of buying stuff, that's really all there is to know. There are a few more differences when compared to Costco. The aisles are narrower, I don't think they do lunchtime samples, and then there aren't all those extra services, like a photo center, optical center, tire shop, or cafeteria. Nope, you won't be getting super cheap hot dogs here. But it was neat to see that Promo Cash&Carry has a little separate room for fruits and vegetables, as well as for meat and dairy. I guess that's somewhat the same as Costco. But I don't think you'll ever see these big doner kebab meat blocks being sold elsewhere, but I could be wrong. What else was noteworthy? There was quite a nice assortment of ethnic food, gigantic pillow-sized bags of pasta, and lots of frozen french fries. With all of this in mind, it's pretty clear that these warehouses are mainly geared towards the restaurant industry. I think what's interesting is that you aren't always saving money compared to shopping at a normal supermarket. There are a few things I tried to compare with a budget supermarket like Lidl, and when it comes to price per kilogram, Lidl was still cheaper in a few areas. Things I checked out were soap, pasta, diapers, but who knows what else. I think Lidl can do this because so much of their stuff is private label. I don't exactly feel like explaining what private label means, so if you don't know, just Google it yourself. Ultimately, it's an interesting experience, and I'm sure there are some good deals to be found. One good example were these large bottles of flavored fizzy water. They sell for like 70 to 80 cents at a normal supermarket, but here it was like less than 50 cents. Percentage-wise, that's a pretty notable discount. And with those narrower aisles, it definitely gets more congested than Costco. People can't just go around you as easily, so you just need to always be aware of the space around you. But, well, I hope you enjoyed this tour of Lithuania's wholesale retail warehouse business. I don't think our family is big enough to shop here regularly, but maybe we'll come here once in a while, perhaps to buy 6 months worth of cat food or frozen french fries. So have you ever been to Costco or a Promo Cash&Carry? I'd love to know what you think of these stores and how they compare to one another. And if you're seeing all this for the first time ever, well, I'd love to know what you think about all that too. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.